welcome back. Right, so I don't remember what we did last week because it's been a long time since I recorded that. But you guys are actually catching up now. Um, the episode I recorded last was released on the 30th. Will be released. Well, for you was released on here Wednesday the 30th of October. And this one I guess will be released on the 6th of November. If I remember correctly. Now, I've talked about different episodes and when they were released before, and I've always been wrong, I think, maybe by one episode or so. So what we need to do today is get these Bloodsport Corporals for her, I assume. And then we're gonna move on to this area, Too Close for Comfort, at Amber Ledge. So, for you, those of you that have never watched this my series before, I'm Evie, and I make Let's Plays with commentary, which I hope you'll enjoy. My videos are kind of long, but honestly, I kind of love this this type of Let's Plays. The kind that you can just, relax to and do something else while watching. Which is kind of the point with these videos. Let's call it a mini stream, I guess. And this mount speed is horrible. What is it, 60%? No, 150%, right. 60% hasn't, well, there hasn't been a 60% flight speed since Burning Crusade. I've been playing so much Classic, I'm still getting used to having to, not having to click in order to dismount when you want to do something. And it's kind of nice not having to automatically dismount. Now, for those of you that have watched my episodes before, know that I greatly prefer Classic to Retail, but I still like Retail. Let's kill this. Okay, let's try to remember our keybinds too. Because that might be an issue. We're not getting any pots, so let's do this. I've completely forgotten my rotation. I also hate wasting a proc, but you know what? I can't be bothered right now. Oh, there we go. It didn't go to waste. Oh, we're getting hit. There we go. And let's see if this kills it. It did not. I've been considering getting back into retail content with my Demon Hunter. It's the character I've been raiding on and stuff. But, I've recently started raiding with... Ooh, increases cast speed. That's nice. Oh, after 5 stacks you become afflicted by psychosis? Really? Interesting. I would kind of like to see that happen, just to, see what psychosis is like in World of Warcraft.
State your business.
The tests must continue. Lovely, just lovely. It's pollen from the source. It's obvious the bloodspore moths have the entities responsible for pollination on these plains. It must be something that happens when the moth's internal system that acts as a catalyst for the pollen to work. It's all starting to make sense now, Dumpling Evie. That's why the kobold don't kill the moths and instead go to great lengths to protect them. Those stupid little rats have it all figured out. Well, we'll just have to get our own moth pollen. What do you say? Fetch me some of in the name of science? Blood Mage Lorith at the Bloodspore Plains in the Borean Tundra wants you to recover 5 Bloodspore moth pollen. Okay.
Be ready for anything.
Yeah, I assume we need to kill these. It's really the season of runny noses, you know, more than usual. Let's see, my piercing was not straight. There we go. That bugs me, and I would get really annoyed if I was watching a YouTuber with a crooked piercing. Now, I wonder what the drop rate is on these, because usually in retail the drop rates are really good. Yeah. Should be pretty good, at least not as bad as in Classic. Those two aren't even comparable, I assume. It's been so long. Wow. Ooh, today we're going to a friend's house, and we're gonna eat this Korean dish that I right now can't recall the name of. The volume seems kind of loud. I should probably adjust that. Let's see. Maybe not.
I must get closer.
Maybe a little bit though. Wrong button. This one. There we go. I always want to read that as wing buffet, but that would be kind of weird. So I'm just assuming it's, you know, not that. Yeah, I love Korean food. It's one of my favorite cuisines, and it used to be Indian food. But, you know, as long as it contains a lot of spices and stuff, then I'm all happy. Except, you know, sushi. I like sushi, even though it doesn't contain almost any. Let's see. And apparently I still have my arcane intellect buff, which is nice. Okay, so this one just follows it, but doesn't attack? That's odd. The drop rate is kind of horrendous for a retail. Oh wow, I've got 10 slot bags. Wow. Yeah, and the drop rate is quite horrendous for, you know, being retail. I haven't even been streaming that much lately. I haven't really been feeling up to it.
I am out of range.
I started leveling in alt instead of my main. Well, not instead of, but in addition to, because my main got her epic mount, and I really haven't found that much to do with her, because I prefer not to do dungeons in pickup groups unless I have someone I know with me from the guild or something. Mostly because I find dungeons are the most fun when you can sit on Discord and talk and, you know, just kind of hang out. That's really the reason at least I play WoW. I love the game, it's not that. It's just that the social aspect of the game for me makes it so much better. Okay, I just need one more. I finished a heck of a grind in retail not that long ago. I think it was maybe, when was it? A week ago. Yeah, must have been a week ago. And because that's when the Halloween event started. And you know, I finished the one for the Violet Proto Drake.
Too far
Or is it
away.
Violet Drake? I think it's Violet Proto Drake, isn't it? Yeah, so I finished that. And I've been working on this for a year. So it feels so good to finally be done with it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but sure. There we go, we're done. Yeah, so I haven't been doing that much recording or Twitch or anything lately. Because,
Baladash Malinore.
well, I do this because I find it fun. And let's, oh, that's way too low. Yeah, that's too low as well. Can I go to 15%? This is so sensitive. There we go. Actually, it's probably my mouse that's sensitive, but yeah. Aha! Lorith sprinkles the moth pollen onto the bloodspore carpels. Look at that! Oh, friendly with Horde Expedition. Cool. A suitable test subject. Lorith looks you over as if to size you up. So, we've gotten this pollinated bloodspore flower and nobody to test its effect on. Say, would you perhaps be interested in rubbing this on your skin and letting me observe? What's the worst that could happen anyway? Don't you worry, Dumpling Evie. Just take the sample and rub it all over your face. Sure.
Salama Ashalinore.
I mean, oh wow. What did that do? The veins burn. Your veins burn as the bloodspore pollen runs through your system. How positively awful! You are totally incapacitated, weak, hot flashes.
We will persevere.
Yeah, she says that in chat. Primal Mitoin will be delighted. This is better than I ever even expected. Perhaps it's time I told you the truth. Hellscream assigned Mithorn and I with the daunting task of Magnetar extermination on the southern front of Warsong Hold. With us came the entire platoon of seasoned Horde soldiers. Our initial foray into the nearby Magnetar, I can't pronounce Magnetar apparently, dens proved quite unsuccessful, as our entire squad was wiped by the lair defenders. We're the only ones left. Where was I? We aren't scientists or researchers. We are soldiers of the Horde. It's just like you. Just like you. Soldiers on a mission that cannot fail. Speak with Primal Mitoin now.
Shurelaron.
The bloodspore that you collected might just be enough to give us an edge against a Magnetar of Gameth, with your help, of course. Magnetar live in prides, much like lions, one or two dominant males and several females along with their offspring. In the case of Gameth, the Magnetar den west of here, Gamoria is the leader. Gamothra? Gamoria sounded like something else. Gamothra is a leader. It's Gamothra that controls this Magnetar population, and therefore it is Gamothra that must be slain to prevent any type of Magnetar uprising. This will take this pouch and of crushed bloodspore flowers to Gamoth. Use the powder from the pouch to weaken Gamorthra, and then slay him. Return his head to me as proof.
We shall meet again.
Should be able to be done. So I bought this BlizzCon ticket yesterday, I think. Now I discussed the whole Hearthstone thing in one of my in the classic video that was released today on Friday the 25th of October, I think. Should be that one. There's a link to to Telias and Evertel's video there as well. I think I need to go in here. And in that link, you will find Taliesin's argument on why he is going to BlizzCon, among other things, but mostly... Oh wow. Can this guy reach me? He cannot, okay. Excuse me. Okay, he could. Fair enough. Let's... Sheep. And I'm not gonna bring up the whole topic again, but basically I as well have decided to buy a virtual ticket. I mean, he's going there, but I'm buying a virtual ticket, yeah. And I'm kind of looking forward to it, because apparently this is the BlizzCon to go to, if you want some juicy stuff. The Massive Moth Omelette. This egg was obviously important to somebody, as a corpse nearby can attest. As you look at the egg as you look the egg over, you notice that it has already been tagged for a shipment by the Bloodspore Plains, to the Bloodspore Plains. Care of Blood Mage Lorith. That's just east of here. Collect the egg and take it to the expectant Blood Mage. Okay. Let's see. Does it have... No, there's no expiration date on it. Good. So we're gonna go in here. And I'm kind of looking forward to BlizzCon. I guess there won't be that much... Do you have some frost armor or something? Oh, wow. You know what? Let's do this. I don't remember my character's buttons at all, and I kind of assume there is no frost armor. Let's find out. Okay, so there isn't. Oh wow, it's been so long. I feel like such a noob. Noob all over again. And yeah, so BlizzCon might be fun. Ooh. Well, I mean, whoa. Look at that buyout. Do they look cool or something? Oh. Yeah. Those look kind of cool. Actually, I think those are gonna sell. That's awesome. Were they plate? They were. Okay. Otherwise, I might have saved them for my Demon Hunter or something, but I think my Demon Hunter is too feminine for that kind of thing, I guess. Let's see. I think we should go maybe... We don't need any huntresses, do we? I don't think so. Let's jump down. Slow fall is here. And I know I can't steer this, right? Yeah, I can steer this. And I'm gonna pull 2. That's okay. I'm a mage. 2 mobs is no big deal. Also, this is BfA. 2 mobs really shouldn't be a big deal. Even if you're not a mage. I don't see the big dude here. Let's just do this. Oh, that wasn't enough. Okay. Yeah, I don't see him. But I think maybe should be in here, perhaps? Oh, no, he's in here. Okay, so we take this path. Will it? Oh, yeah, it will aggro. It's like I'm learning this game all over again. Darn you, classic. No, you see, that never seems to hit. At least I haven't been able to get it to work. Die. Thank you. See, oh, this is the wrong way, isn't it? And, of course, I get stuck. Let's hope we get these this many procs on. Wait, this isn't. Is he above us? Oh no! Why did I jump down again? Oh, effing S word. Oh wait, there's a path. Oh, fair enough. Let's make him a weakling. Okay. So, that was easy. Why did 2 heads drop? Interesting. As far as I know, these, what are they called again? Magnetar, right. As far as I know, Magnetars only have 1 head. Now we need to find our way back up. Let's see what we can do about that. Yeah, so I'm expecting from BlizzCon that they will announce... I think they will announce a new expansion. I think... You know what? This is taking too long. Oh, darn it. There we go. I'm expecting they will announce a new expansion. I'm expecting they also probably will announce the details of 8.3, which will be interesting. I hope they give Sylvanas a really special role. Something that a diehard fan like me would really love. And of course I hope that because I love Sylvanas. But I know a lot of people, the way they portrayed her during this war campaign, a lot of people have found her to be a cold-blooded bitch. I think that's an appropriate word, don't you? Yeah, but I personally I think I mean IRL I probably wouldn't condone that kind of behavior, but I like Sylvanas being somewhat of a bad gal. The power can be used to weaken all Magnetar. It is why the rat men of the area guard it so closely. A job well done, Dumpling Evie. Would you honor Lurith and I by taking the head of the beast and presenting it to Hellscream? He will be extremely pleased. We cannot take all the credit for this horde victory, Dumpling Evie. It was you who risked your life to test the blood spore, and it was you who ultimately put the end to Gamothra. Gamothra? Gamothra. Honor us by returning to Warsong Hold and presenting the head of Gamothra to Lord Hellscream.
May the eternal sun shine.
Our enemies will fall.
Alcor is no more, eh? A pity. As for the egg, we have a real issue for it. No real use for it now. We've got much bigger problems to deal with now.
We will have
Ding!
justice.
Look at that. And let's see. When do we get a talent point? I think it's yeah, 75. What do I want then? All the your chilling effects reduce the target's movement speed by an additional 15%. I guess that's nice. Ice Ward, Frost Nova now has 2 charges. That's amazing. And Ring of Frost, well, since we're leveling, we're not going to be standing still that much. So I think no thank you to Ring of Frost. Let's go for Ice Ward. Which, by the way, wasn't at all the way Ice Ward worked in Classic. Or was that called something else? Basically, I think it absorbed frost damage, maybe? When you learn the new passive effect Blizzard, each time Blizzard deals damage, the cooldown of Frozen Orb is reduced by half a second. I mean, I'm no expert on mages, but that sounds amazing. For some AoE grinding or something? Yeah. Good stuff. Okay, we need to go down here.
Only the strongest may dwell in Orgrimmar.
Hellscream picks up the head of Gamortha with one arm and spits in its face. They will learn, Dumpling Eevee. They will all learn. The Horde is not to be trifled with. And there we go. Hellscream's champion. You have faced all challenges that have been set before you, and squashed them beneath your boot heel. It is because of you, Dumpling Eevee, that the Horde is now firmly entrenched in Northrend. But our work has only just begun. We must march to Icecrown, and we must tear down its walls. Your next assignment begins to the east at Tanaka Village. Our Tanaka allies are in dire straits and require aid. Secure transport from the stable master and seek out Chieftain Winter Gale at Tanaka Lay. We're not gonna do that right now. Whoa. That's pretty good. And that's even better, I think. Yeah, crit haste, I think those are my stats. Anyway, we're not going to be doing that right now. We still have about half an hour to go, so I think we might be able to get started and even finish. No, probably not finish. I remember there being quite a few quests here, but at least get started here. It's not that long of a flight. Yeah, I think I was talking about BlizzCon. I don't know if there's anything I would want to add to what I said, but I'm really curious what they're gonna come up with and what makes this BlizzCon so special. And let's see, where is it? There. I mean the Yeti costume. It is adorable, and it looks kind of great on a Zandalari Troll, in my opinion. It doesn't look as great on my Demon Hunter. Let's see, not mounts, I mean Pet Journal. There we go, and Gilvanas, I think her name was? Yeah. There we go. Gilvanas is just adorable. You see, this is so great. Now, I think there must be some reason they gave you a Gilvanus. If they're removing Sylvanas from the story, they wouldn't have given you a Gilvanus, would they? So I kind of hope they're gonna incorporate her in some way in the new story. Either way, I'm choosing Sylvanas again. Too close for comfort. You can tell your friend that her rescue was our pleasure as well as our duty. Her encounter was but a small price in what I believe to be a large puzzle. Dalaran is sparing no effort in solving this mystery, and to be honest, we could use a bit of assistance. Prison break. Greetings, mage. I'm Donathan. Donathan? Yeah, I don't think it's Nathan. I think it's Donathan. Maybe. A loyal representative of Dalaran. Forgive my abruptness, but we find ourselves in the midst of a crisis. Mages all across Azeroth are being abducted, and I have been authorized to conscript anyone able to assist in the unraveling of this mystery. The camp just south of ours is where our investigation begins. I call upon you to rescue one of the imprisoned mages held there. You must obtain the key from one of the mage hunters and use it to open an arcane prison.
Be careful.
You see, these old quests actually have descriptions of the quest, like in Classic, or Vanilla, whatever you want to call it. But BfA quests don't really. They only have the lore thing. Monitoring the Rift. Cleft Cliff Anomaly. Cleft Cliff? Oh, that's a tongue twister. Greetings, Zandalari. I am Garen of Dalaran. Not long ago, the Rift was a peaceful place, geothermically speaking at least. Recently, though, earthquakes have occurred with alarming frequency, and scars in the earth have appeared, exposing unique energy fields of chaotic power. My mission here is to start and monitor these anomalies. My instruments indicate that another has appeared on the cliff face to the southwest. Take this device with you and use it when you locate the new disruption.
For the Alliance.
Okay. Let's take a reading. I think that I'll need to take a reading, back there soon enough. I guess not right now. Or, we could kill mage hunters trying to free something. Let's see where this is. Oh, it's not that far. Yeah, so we'll see what they do with Sylvanas. Either way, they just can't remove her. That would be awful. She's just the best. Let's see. I'm assuming this is the anomaly. Looks definitely like some sort of anomaly. There we go. And let's go get ourselves a prison key and try to free some Dalaran person. I made myself some coffee before starting recording this, and I decided to finish it before recording, mostly because, ASMR, can't handle that. Anyway, I bought some pumpkin spice syrup, and I'm stoked because, well, I usually don't use that. I usually drink my coffee black, no sugar, no nothing, no nonsense. But oh wait, I didn't mean to do that. What did I do? Cold snap? Oh. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Okay, we got our key, I guess. There we go. Guess we can turn in now. I really need to stream more again. And I think I'm actually building quite the community, and I'm really enjoying myself streaming.
What can I do?
Now, I told you guys in a classic episode, and I'm gonna say it here also because I know that some of you probably don't watch my classic episodes, just like people that watch my classic Let's Plays don't usually. Well, I don't think they watch my retail ones. After we turn in these quests, I'm gonna talk about it. Fascinating. This is the largest distribution yet, though the worst is yet to come, I fear. Did you feel that? That was an aftershock. You should have been here a few minutes ago. I'm afraid I must call upon your services again. My instrument indicates that there is an immense disruption in the west of here, far beneath the water's surface. Just as before, I need you to take the arcanometer to capture the anomaly's data. I'll cast a spell that will enable you to breathe underwater. If it wears off before you find it, come let me know and I'll renew its effect.
Light bless you.
30 minutes? Yeah, shouldn't be a problem.
Need help?
We have a flying mount. You have done well, Dumpling Eevee. The Kirin graciously accepts this assistance you have rendered. Know that any services you provide us will not go unrewarded. Please accept this humble offering as a token of Dalaran's appreciation. Abduction. Dumpling Eevee, we have a situation. I've just learned that one of our archmages en route from Dalaran, must be on, has gone missing. Naturally, we suspect the mage hunters are behind her disappearance. Time is clearly of the essence. We must know what has become of Lady Evanor at once, if we are to have any hope of rescuing her. Take this device, return to Barrel Point, and use it on Barrel Sorcerers when he is near death. It should bind him long enough for you to bring him here for questioning.
Go with honor, friend.
Now, I remember there was a lot of talk about this particular quest, because we're gonna be torturing a guy. I don't think people approved very much of that. I mean, neither should they IRL, I guess, but it's a game. Games portray way worse things. Also, that would mean every single teenager playing a shoot-'em-up game would start developing homicidal tendencies, and it's not like that. Games don't work that way. Are we sure this is it? Yeah. And yeah, I'm a firm believer that video games are all good. I mean, except maybe for the people that start developing addictions and stuff like that. But as with everything, moderation is best. Even in World of Warcraft. I got a comment in my last stream that I should probably catch some sun because I look so blue. And I don't disagree. I mean, I am kind of pale IRL as well, but not this pale. I'm not white as a corpse. It's just the color is not great on this camera, and I know that I look kind of, well, dead, but I don't actually, so no need to worry about me not getting enough sun. Oh wait, we have counterspell. Let's use it. Oh wait, that was I did a bad, didn't I? Okay, let's use it on this sorcerer instead. I'm not sure what they mean by close to death. Let's let's try now. Great. I wonder, what happens if I fly? Yeah, this should work, I think. Let's wait for him to get closer. We had a slow start this
Well met.
episode, but I'm, getting into the whole monologuing thing right now, so I hope I'll keep having something to talk about. It was how big? That's impossible. I need to report to Dalaran at once. I need to compile my notes and prepare a presentation for my colleagues in Dalaran. While I do, I must ask you to visit the Winterfin Cavern to the north. You must use the Arcanometer while standing in the mouth of the cavern. Return to me at once when you have the data. My documentation will be incomplete without it. Oh right, I was gonna say something, and I will after accepting the next quest, sorry. Excellent work, Dumpling Evie. We'll have him prepared for this interrogation at once. Listen closely, Listen closely, Dumpling Evie, for there is not a moment to spare. Our prisoner is being prepared for interrogation here in our tower. In the event that he is less than forthcoming, your assistance may be required. Make your way up to where he is being detained and tell librarian Normantis that I've sent you to assist him.
Go with honor, friend.
Right, so what I was saying was that I was considering doing more Twitch and maybe less YouTube. And I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet. So for now there will be more Let's Plays coming, and I think that if I decide to not continue with YouTube, then it will mostly be after this character or something is max level, and well, I'm not gonna stop without saying something. Anyway,
Need help?
it was wise of Jonathan to send you, Mage. As it turns out, I am in need of someone outside the Kirin Tor. It is fortunate you're here, Zandalari. You see, the Kirin Tor Code of Conduct frowns upon us taking certain extreme measures, even in desperate times such as these. You, however, an outsider, are not bound by such restrictions and could take any steps necessary in the retrieval of information. Do what you must. We need to know where Lady Evanor is being held at once. I'll just busy myself organizing these shelves here. Oh, and there's perhaps... here, perhaps you'll find this old thing useful.
Light bless you.
Inflicts incredible pain to the target, but does no permanent damage. Can I?
What can I do for you?
I cannot, okay. Pathetic fool! A servant of Maligor would sooner die than aid an enemy. I'm reading what's being said in chat. Do your worst, mage. I'll tell you nothing. Ah! Release me! I am of no use to you, I swear it. Stop, I beg you. Please stop, please.
It is not ready yet.
Alright, I am beaten. Your precious Archmage is held in a prison, elevated and sealed. Even if you manage to reach her, Salrond herself holds the key. Your mission is folly.
Light be with you.
Excellent. It was crucial that we collect that intelligence. Thank you, Mage. The information you've extracted is of vital importance to the Kirin Tor. Return at once to Donathan to make plans for the rescue of Lady Evanor.
For the Alliance.
I thought they added an option not to torture him, but I guess it didn't. But yeah, you can see why there was quite the controversy about that particular quest.
Greetings.
Forgive me, Dumpling Evie. I know that was unpleasant work. Were it not for the desperation of our circumstance, I'd never asked you to assist in such a manner. So, what have you discovered? So it's true, they have her. It's clear what must be done, Zandalari. She will be saved. I must remain here and aid in the rescue preparations. I call upon you again, this time to collect the prison key. All we know is that Salaran figure is that she cannot be harmed so long as her shield is intact. We've customized a special explosive that should strip her of this protection, allowing you to perform your duty. Return to me when you've collected the key. Hurry, Dumpling Evie. Lady Evanor is suffering.
Light bless you.
Grats to this person to level 66. I guess do we fly into the barrier or stand outside the barrier? We fly in, okay. Let's do this to try to get an advantage. There we go. We still haven't mounted the new mount. Do we have a portal to Dalaran yet? We do. Nice. In case we have to go to Dalaran, I guess.
Well met.
Broken? Let me have a look. Delays. The one thing we cannot afford right now. As much as I hate to disturb Lord Suristrath something, he's our only hope of saving our beloved Evanor. Bring him the key fragments and hope that his mood is favorable. Hurry, Mage, our assault team is waiting.
For the Alliance.
You dare approach me, mortal? For the sake of your unborn children, pray that your cause is worthwhile. The frivolous game you play here is of no consequence. You and your Dalaran allies pick up loose threads while the fabric of this world's future is being shredded. Still, this may provide my drakes some needed amusement. Show me this key. The key is forged anew. Now heed my counsel, Zandalari. Succeed in your endeavor or die trying. If a single scale falls from my drakes, I shall hold you personally accountable. Now, off with you.
King's honor, friend.
This is it. The key's ours. At last we attack. Once we've cleared the platform, I'll use the key. You are to ensure that Lady Evanor remains safe and after her release. Hurry now. Let us be off. Oh, that's an upgrade, I think.
Go with honor, friend.
Okay, is this a drop-off mission, or is it perhaps a bomb mission? Should be a drop-off, shouldn't it? Also, question is, drop-off where? Okay, I assume here because they're attacking them. Okay, so they're dead. Let's perhaps shield. We never know what's coming next. Oh, so we saved her. Great.
Need help?
Easy enough.
You need something?
Your heroic effort shall not be forgotten, mage. Please accept this with my sincere gratitude. Oh, we got an upgrade. Nice. Let's see. Oh, that's awesome. Great. Let's switch. Do we have anything else we want to switch out? I don't think so. Music is actually quite pleasant here. I'm aware of your recent deeds here, Dumpling Evie, and again I thank you. As for this local menace, we've learned all we need to know from them. I'm there, I think. They'll be dealt with in short order. On now to more important issues. I can't read. Azeroth needs you. The region just west of here is the center of the urgent crisis. I'll have the details to Lord... Hand the details to Lord Suristros something? You must speak with him at once. Good luck, friend of Dalaran.
Farewell.
Let's try not to kill ourselves. That would be unfortunate. Haven't died the entire episode and we kill ourselves by jumping inside a building. And I think maybe we will have finished the quest here. So Zandalari, we speak again. When you've heard my words, you may wish we had not. I've been mindful of your efforts, mortal. Do not feign surprise. Surely you've felt my eye upon you. The time has come to peel back a layer of darkness from my mind. There are stark truths that have grown ready to accept. That you have grown ready to accept. Before hearing the tale, you shall be shown firsthand what we face. Put your affairs in order, mage. And we need to travel to Caldara. So we did finish a quest here. Interesting. Also, now I realized I forgot to fill in my eyebrows. Yeah, I do that. Because you see I have tiny patches where, like right here, where it's not as, well, hairy? I don't know. Anyway, so I usually fill them in just to make them look a bit better. What guild am I in? Eitzen? Oh. I don't recognize any of the names. Wow. I haven't been online in a long time. The thing is, Eitzen used to be my main guild, but not anymore.
What can I do for you?
Welcome to Caldara, mage. Under the Transitus shield, we lie hidden just a stone throw from the Nexus. Fortress of the great aspect of Malagas and the Blue Dragonflight. Do make yourself comfortable. Now, I don't think we'll have time to do any more quests, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be reading the quests we have here, and then I'm gonna Hearthstone. So if you don't want to stick around for just, you know, lore, then that's okay, and I'll continue from here next episode. But, yeah, so thank you for tuning in. Anyway, I'm gonna keep reading. I had hoped that the Nexus impact was limited to this region. Recently, though, reports have flooded in all over Azeroth, suggesting that geological instability is growing exponentially. I need the Nexus monitored regularly as I work to develop a solution. I've placed sensitive instruments around Caldara, disguised as Malagas scrying orbs. One lies in the trench near the Nexus, and 3 are hidden in the structures around the valley perimeters. Visit each and return to me with their readings. It's become clear that the instability in the region has had an effect on its indigenous creatures. I've taken a particular interest in the glacial ancients and their recent adaptations. I suspect that their transformation into these magic-bound ancients may hold clues to our predicament here. For my studies, I'll need samples from both. Do hurry.
Be careful.
This is war, mortal, and we are the tip of the spear. Your little spats over land or currency pale, or your little spats over land or currency pale in comparison to this conflict. We face the aspect Malagas and his entire Blue Dragonflight. All you need to know is that he is victorious. This world shall be no more. Oh, that if he is victorious. We are but few here, and we fly against many. Our deaths are all but a certainty, and our ultimate success lies in merely delaying our enemies. Go now. Busy yourself while I decide what to do with you.
Hello.
Oh, what a relief! It is to see. Oh, what a relief it is to see a fresh face. I was beginning to feel that we had been forsaken. Our supply lines were cut off days ago, and things have been looking, well, bleak. To be honest, this was a suicide mission to begin with, if you ask me. Maybe I'm simply not cut out for all of this violence, to say nothing of the bitter cold. I'd much rather be back in Dalaran studying ancient texts. To this point, our food supply is nearly spent. Please gather what you can and bring it to me. Librarian Sarah is in the Trinius Shield wants you to gather 10 frostberries from the frostberry bushes in Kadar. Greetings, mage. Might I impose on you for a favor? Contrastrasas, or something, is a sister of Reloras, or something, the red dragonflight in charge of our outpost here. Against this, she has ascended to one of the upper rings of the Nexus to observe some frighteningly powerful blue drakes. Though he will never say it, he worries about her and would welcome any news of her well-being. Please seek her out. Ask her to put her pride aside and send word to her brother.
Safe travels.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna fly back and take a screenshot because I forgot to take a screenshot for the thumbnail. And after that, I'll Hearthstone to Warsong Hold. But I don't think you need to see that. It's been an hour, and I thank you all for joining me. Check me out on Twitch, and classic videos Wednesday. The streams come out on Thursdays, and no wait, retail on Wednesday, streams on Thursday, and classic on Fridays. Anyway, many kisses. Bye bye.